Now let's hear from the border czar, Tom Homan, and how he will handle authorities around the country who do not comply with the Trump administration's orders.
The police commissioner of Boston, you said you doubled down on not helping the law enforcement officers of ICE. I'm coming to Boston. I'm bringing hell with me. I looked at the numbers this morning. I stopped counting at nine child rapists that were in jail in Massachusetts, but rather than honoring an ICE detainer, released them back into the street. You're not a police commissioner. Take that badge off your chest, put it in the desk drawer. Because you became a politician, you forgot what it's like to be a cop.
Oh, I've got to say, the base do love him. Tell me about the resistance army against these orders and how are the deportations progressing?
Yeah, I love that guy. I mean, he is central casting for this role, right? Look, I live in New York City, right? I live in almost outside of the border states, ground zero for these illegal immigrants who were shipped here. And I can tell you that as somebody who lives here, walks around, is here every day, you can feel it. Like, you could literally feel there are less illegals on the street. You can see ICE around. And I think that I'm not the only person seeing this. I think there are blue city people who are seeing this also in Boston and in Chicago and in LA and in New York. And I think that, look, the Democrats are doubling down on stupid, okay? I mean, how have they not seen? They lost an election. I keep saying this, Rita, and it bears repeating. They lost the election, not in small part because of the illegal immigration problem. And you saw all the blue cities trend toward Trump. He didn't win them, but they moved significantly toward him based on this issue. They can't see it. They don't realize it. And that's great. Look, there's going to be a midterm coming up sooner than later. And this is going to play into that. Also, look, I love how, and by the way, illegal immigration is down, just so we have the numbers, it's down 80% from the same time last year.
Incredible.
And by the way, that's before, and we're just getting started. And it's trending, 80% is the average since the inauguration. But every week it's trending even more. Last week it was down 90% based on the same time from the year before. So that's where we're going. Yet the media, again, I love talking about the hypocrisy of the media. It never ends. They're saying it's not really Trump doing it. Really? Who else is it? And they're also saying, oh, but theoretically, possibly, now you might put more people in jeopardy because they might go on different routes that are more dangerous. Darling, they're not coming at all. They're not taking dangerous routes because they know the border is closed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I love the media treating it as some wild coincidence that Trump comes in promising to close the border and 90% drop in illegal immigration numbers coming through. And obviously it was a coincidence when the US was seeing record numbers under Biden. I mean, this is why trust in the media in the US is at record lows. Before you go, I want to ask you about this new program. We all know what a green card is, but the Trump administration is introducing a gold card. I'll let the president explain.
We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship, and wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people.
Ami, what's been the response to this? It may not be the most egalitarian policy, but it'll do precisely what the president says there. It's going to bring investment, taxpayers. We had a similar program. We have a similar program in Australia. 30 seconds. What's the verdict on this gold card?
Gold card. This is so Donald Trump, right? Gold card. I love it. I love it. Look, I'm a sucker for these things, right? I had to buy. I looked at the Bonvoy Marriott card. It cost me $600 a year, but I get all these upgrades and access. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I want it. I need it. Yeah, people. Look, why not? Why not have smart, rich people moving to America? Incentivize them. Give them this gold card. What's wrong with bringing people who know how to innovate, who know how to invest, and bring them to this country? It's only 10,000
Absolutely. You're going to create jobs instead of take jobs.
Absolutely.
Ami, we're on a Unity ticket on the gold card. Thank you so much for your time tonight.